Welcome to my channel, A Pocket and a Bow. And today I want to show you a wrap dress that I made. Now, this was very challenging for me. It's the first time I was making a wrap dress, but I've always loved wrap skirts. And so I took on the challenge. One thing about making a wrap skirt or a wrap dress, a dress in particular, not a skirt, is that you have to ensure that the skirt, the waist of the skirt, is not too big for the measurement of the top, because now the measurement of the top is all one piece, and I'll open it and show it to you. So in my case, I messed up, and the skirt waist had too much material in it. And of course, we fixed that by putting a pleat in the back. So it is a style, and I think it's nice. However, it was to accommodate for my mistake. And here I have what's like a buttonhole, kind of, but it's a space that I made so that the band could come through. I don't have a pocket on this dress, but I do have my bow. So I'll loose the bow and I'll show you, and it's pretty long, because it had to go around my back and all the way back to the front. So I'll release this and I'll just give you an idea of what my wrap dress looks like on the inside. So ta-da! So it's wrapped all the way around, and it goes from one side to the other side, and I just love that. And another challenge that I had, which I had to fix, was I needed extra material there. So I added some material on both sides, on this side and also on this one as well. And it could be maybe because of the positioning of the material, or just that the material itself was not wide enough so that I could get everything in it. One other thing that I could have done was I could have, cut it along here instead of going all the way to the side, and that would have taken care of that. But yes, this is my wrap dress. Let me know what you think. I'm not sure if you can see the material, but it is pretty rich. There is a pattern on the material, and I really do like it. Okay, here is my wonderful wrap skirt. I hope you can see the beauty of the material. I'll start right here with my addition that I had to make. As you can see, I had to add this piece here, and I had to do the same thing on the other side because it's wrapped from side to side. So even if the wind should open it, then all that is seen is this part, because that's the bottom part of the dress. And the band, and remember I mentioned the section that the band comes through. So initially when I made it, it was too long, so I just used the machine to stop it right there. But it's just an opening that I left there so that the band could go through in order for you to tie it on the other side to finish the wrap. So I could use the same pattern that I made for the top. I could make a similar top, but just with a different bottom, so it's not wrapped. or I could, instead of doing the top all the way to the other side, I could, you know, maybe stop it like somewhere like there and have the top of it looking like that, as opposed to it going all the way over to the other side. But yes, that's the back. There's no slit at the back here, of course, because the front is open. So those are the sides. And I'll just show you, if you remember, I mentioned the fact that the waist was too big for the top. So normally when you're making the wrap skirt, you have your back measurement, and then the front measurement is doubled. So if your waist is, say your waist is 30, when you divide that by 2, half for the front and half for the back, then you would have 15 to the front and 15 to the back. However, because you have the wrap, and in this case it's going from side to side, then the front alone is 30 and the back is 15. So instead of 30 for the skirt, I needed 45. And because I went over, so I got more than 45. So in order to accommodate for that, I put this pleat at the back here. So from this side to this side at the back would be, say based on the example I use, say this is 15. Then at the front, this would be 15. From here to here would be 15, and from here to here would be 15, right? So we would have 15 here plus 15 over here plus 15 to the back, so that would be 45. So as opposed to finding the waist of 30, I need a waist of 45. So I had to put that into the measurement, and it turned out that I had too much. Of course, I had to include half an inch or so more for the stitch at the side here. But overall, I am happy with the way the dress turned out. I think it turned out beautifully. It fits well, and the simplicity of the material and the coolness of it, you know, it makes it look real nice. And this is the wrong side of the material, which is nice as well. And as usual, I just put my zigzag in to hold the end of the stitch from fraying out, of the seam allowance from fraying out. So let me know in the comments what you think about this wrap dress. Have you ever made a wrap dress? Will you ever make a wrap dress? Let me know your thoughts. And as usual, we encourage you to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time,